this Hangout on Air is live. All right. Now when your students click in to join it, their video will show up down here. And this is ready for you. Hello, welcome to class. My name is Professor Howell, and today we're going to be talking about blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now you're doing the session. This is your time to shine. So, what kinds of things can you do in here besides just doing video? This screen share is an interesting one. If you click on screen share, it's going to say, do you want to pick out a monitor or a window to share? So like I have my PowerPoint presentation is open. I can pick out the PowerPoint window and say to share it. And so the whole broadcast will switch over to PowerPoint. Okay, let's, this is still my Google Hangouts window. So it's going on, and I have my PowerPoint window here. I could come out of presentation mode. You can see that I'm sharing whatever I do in PowerPoint, I'm sharing that. So I could, let's see here, insert a new slide. And whatever I do here in PowerPoint, that's being broadcast on my Google Hangout. So you will have already prepared everything, so you can just go through the slides and do it. As you're doing that, you'll see the green message up here. You are screen sharing. So to go back to the live video, you would stop screen sharing. It's going to switch back to that. Let me switch into PowerPoint again. And hopefully you can get pretty used to doing this. This other option, present to everyone. What this means is that you would take full control of the video of the Google Hangout. So I don't have anybody else in here, but what you would see if you have more participants is that the system tries to be smart about whose video to show. And so basically, if somebody is talking, you can have multiple people and their video will show up down here. And whoever is talking the loudest, I suppose, it's going to be their video that shows up in the window here. Now, to override that, you can say, I want to present to everyone. That's going to lock the video onto yours so that people can't talk and interrupt you. That's what that does. And we can always switch back to the live video. All right. When you're done, you can stop the broadcast. And at that point, the link that you've given out, once the broadcast is over, the link that you've given out will take people to a recording of the session. So you shouldn't have to do anything else with providing a link. People who didn't come to the live session, they'll be able to click that link that you already put up and see the recorded session. Anything else? The other considerations, and this is especially important if you do any kind of session that's, maybe you'll have students that come in for a discussion session and you want to broadcast it on air as well. It's very important that you make it clear to your students that this is public video. It's not announced publicly, but it is findable. So if there's any kind of consideration, if there's, for any reason, a student doesn't want their video, their name, or their identity to be available online, you need to give them the opportunity to opt out, and you need to make it clear about what's happening in order for them to make that decision. This is a FERPA consideration, a student privacy consideration. Since we're not able to make the entire thing completely private, then you cannot require that they participate. So be aware of that. Other things to tell students is that they're going to want to slouch and mumble, and you need to pep them up a little bit and make sure that people don't just, you need to enunciate and speak clearly in order to be picked up on the microphone. So make sure that they know that as well. Okay, I think that about covers it. So I'm going to stop